Okay, this is going to be a much bigger production than we imagined, because we've got to grind the beans, but I can show you them in a grinder. All right, so go ahead and turn this again. The gooseneck is the way to go with the pour over. Yes, there we have the mug, the funnel. So we have Onyx coffee. Our coffee is impeccably sourced and sustainably roasted by the sun. All whole bean coffee is sourced, roasted, and packaged by Onyx Coffee, Northwest Arkansas, etc. Oh. Crafted December 19th. Oh, that's fresh. Krampus. Wow. I'm trying to figure out what it says. Oh. Dark chocolate. Citrus oil. Shoot, can't be right. Baking spice? No. I don't know. Hibiscus. This is the good one. Beware. This unfriendly holiday coffee will destroy you. Long gone are the days of sitting around the hearth, singing songs of joy with gifts under the tree. Instead, all that lies under that sad, decrepit tree is this dark, roasted Kenyan coffee, deeply developed and smelling of sweet tobacco. Thus, a lot still boasts of caramelized sugars, fire-roasted citrus, and a rich, thick body. Performs diabolically well as a filter or espresso. So we're going to do the filter, but I'm going to show you. Of course, I've got everything handy. We'll do a filter. Now, my son, Angelo, who bought this for me, actually cheated, I would say, on his pour over and took the filter off of this very small bottom. So you just put the coffee in there. Anyway, he used that filter in here. Interesting. But now I've killed my, oh no, my first Morocco is just a piece of junk. I can't remember what they did with it. But no, nothing like yours, Amadale. But it took me a while to figure it out, of course. There's a coarse setting, medium. I just always do it fine. You can tell it how many cups you're going to do. So I guess, or whatever. The lower the number of cups, the less it grinds for. But you'll find that when I push the button, it's automatic. I'm not doing that much. And yes, the first 10 times I filled the thing to here, and then I found out, oh, there's a max fill line, but we're gonna find if this grinds up enough to make a cup. Lock the sucker on and hit hello. And I usually put 2 scoops. I talk about my brother and my son being coffee snobs, but yeah, they do a good job measuring. And what's cool in here, it doesn't work very well, is it has this little plastic thing that supposedly, you know, the coffee gets stuck on the bottom for those of you that have cheap ones like me. So I would not normally, yeah, it looks like it's got about 2 scoops worth of coffee in there. Not a good way to measure it, Tempted to just dump the whole thing in there, but you know, it's my life. Do something about it. Yeah, I'm pouring coffee grounds right on my countertop. So, a little. Now, what you have here, and I don't know if I've talked about this, is what they call the continuous pour method, which I don't use very often. I need some more grounds in here, but you would pour, and you would pour much slower and get this started. See, I don't do this method very often. What I'll do is just pour and fill that sucker up to here. Let it drain, pour some more. But see, this is continuously running here. So there's some advantage. Yeah, I wish there were more beans in there, but this is kind of a call it Italian ghetto. I can say what I want in my own house and not be offended. Just pour it on top there with no measuring. And we'll take a sip of this and shut it down and then post it. Now see, I would normally pour it to the top like that, as you heard me say a few seconds ago, and then walk away, you know, have a cigarette. No, I haven't smoked since about 1985, 2 packs a day, Camel Lights. Right there at Hillcrest, University of Iowa. Write them a check for a couple bucks every other day. Now you'd also want to see, be sure, you know, you don't overflow, like that's never happened. Yeah. Yeah, so I've got this OCD, which, as you know, if you're obsessive compulsive, it would actually be CTO because it must be alphabetic. I like to pour and scrape those little. Yeah, we're just gonna have to accelerate this a little bit. Although I'll have to figure out how to get these beans. I'll probably put a paper clip or something on there and get those suckers. What a beautiful. I've already showed you that beautiful 9-ounce. I can't drink that much espresso. Yeah, we're getting pretty full. This is kind of a weird way of forcing it to finish brewing. And then I've got quite a habit, which you may or may not see, but once it's all drained through, then I'll get the remaining hot water and I'll just kind of rinse out my pour over filter. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull a cup. I'm gonna recycle one, don't tell anybody. I really don't think you can turn the camera around. Oh, by the way, now that my friend David Carr is gone, yes, there I am in all my glory. Yeah, it's not chewy. It doesn't have a lot of bite, but there's no problems with either of those adjectives. A lot of bite. Chewy. Chewy is almost a verb. Now that David Carr's going to be gone, and either the Jets or the Commanders or some third team really need him. That's a good, don't repeat this, stinking cup of joe. So, that's too bad. I had the Mayo Bowl. We would have been able to see a bunch of mayonnaise get poured over someone. So, yeah, it's quite a disaster. Let me upload this video and tell you. Yeah, we'll find out where it is. Maybe we'll put it in notes one day where he got this beast. This Onyx. Good one. Happy New Year.